Very good. And the next item is Finance Performance Report for the year ended 30th of June. Raf.
Yeah, I mean, look, in a way, this is the most important report of the year, but it gets the least attention, which suggests our priorities might be a little bit skewed. This is the financial report for the council's performance for the previous year, and therefore the $1 billion that we spend is right here. In terms of the particular numbers to look at, it's not in the resolution bit, but in the main key points on page 255 is the results showed an operating surplus of 0.2 million after carry forward, so that's better than we forecast in March, and obviously it's much better than we thought earlier in the financial year when we had that $6 million deficit from the rates which weren't recorded from the previous budget. So that's a good performance. The capital program, 81% has been delivered, $540 million. That's a pretty good effort as well. And borrowing was a little bit lower than planned. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there. We looked at it at finance and performance. There's lots of unders and overs, as you would expect. I think next year we are going to try and do a bit of work on the way we present the information, just to make it a little bit more accessible to people, because it's very dense. But I invite people to go through the report and look at any specific bits. But it's generally a good result. So well done. Very
good. So so you're going to move it?
I'm happy to move it. Yes.
Any? Do I have a seconder? Jimmy Chen. Are there any questions? No? I'll put the motion. A debate.
Yeah. If you note on page 257, there's operational expenditure relating to the skirt defect liability. I agree this is a really important report, and one of the really important things is that the committee has actually asked for a full breakdown of the skirt performance, because it's quite clear that we're incurring huge costs as a result, but to look at it in the overall context I think would be really useful, particularly around, obviously there was possibly some benefit to that program, but actually what we're seeing at the tail end is the huge additional expenditure that we're having to pick up as a city, and I think for lessons going forward, it's incredibly important just to understand how that has all played out. So I welcome recommendation 6, strongly support it, can't wait for it to come back so we can really get a good understanding of it.
Yeah, I mean obviously we requested that report at the finance meeting, and that's really going to be the big closeout report, so that's good. I mean, overall it's a great result. If you think how much money we're spending to bring it in basically on budget, is great work from the finance teams to make sure they've given the hurry up to the people spending the money. Obviously we still have a lot of work to do on setting the budget, but the fact that it's landed on the spot is a really amazing effort, really.
Very good. Oh, sorry. I honestly thought that was the chair closing off the debate, but that's okay. I'll be generous, and
it was just
it does give Raf a right to reply.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's because it is kind of a question, because it come up from what Yanni had said around the skirt. I thought there was a chunk of money at the end of the skirt program to cover these already budgeted for.
We had questions.
Yeah.
We're debating the
okay.
topic.
It will be covered off.
We're getting the full report. This is the real deal. I've been after this myself for some time, and it's now documented. That's the request, and we're going to have it. Very good. All right, I'll put that motion. All those in favour say aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried. Lovely.